Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off walking the eastward path through the razor-sharp grasslands in the second plane of Tartarus. Didn't know if you wanted to say anything to get things going.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I
woohoo.
need a really clean one from you because last week there was a request for Alpha's hello. So can we get a nice clean hello?
Oh,
Perfect. I'm going to pull that out and post it. I'll post it to the website so
I can
some
just
people can use
record.
it as a.
I can just record one like super clean and give you a WAV.
Oh, that would be great. If you could send that over, I'm going to get it clipped and, have it set as a ringtone.
Hold on 1 second. I can do it right now.
I'll just make a note for later. We need to continue adventuring. So,
Okay.
all right, you guys are walking along, and
So
you don't see much.
Yeah, we made
What?
it to the grass hut, and then
Yeah, you went back to the crossroads, and then you took the turn where the guy told you to.
yeah,
And you're walking along, and you don't really see this until you're next to it, but all of a sudden, Alpha gets really distracted and is just shocked by this beautifully crafted archway. And to give a description of this, Alpha, this is something that you would find like carved in the Great Forge itself. Like it's that perfect.
Wow.
And you see that beyond through the archway is a path that where the grass itself has been like cut and woven to make almost a brick-like pattern. It's obviously totally safe, but it's just very finely crafted, and it goes off, and as it goes forward, the height, you can tell it's almost like the grass gets taller, and then you see that it kind of splits. There's a path split just a few feet inside through the archway.
Curious. Naturally, want to investigate.
Awesome. So you start walking.
Of course.
Okay.
One must
So-
ignore great beauty such as this.
The first you come upon a split that goes left and right.
Okay.
do we want to go left or right?
Which way does the wind lead us?
Left is the path of the devil.
I don't know which
Okay.
way you guys feeling. Flip a coin, do something.
According to who?
Well,
Netflix.
that's why, like, if you look at, plumbing fixtures, the left side's always hot and the right side's cold. It's because, left is the fires of hell.
All right. Got it. Well, I mean, we are trying to go to the depths of Tartarus, so maybe but we're trying to go to just frozen Titan, not necessarily frozen depths of hell.
That was just a random factoid, not any influence on this. That was just because we're in Western civilization.
I'll tell you what. How about I roll a six-sided die? Odds we go left, evens we go right.
Sure.
4.
So we go right.
Go right.
Alright, onward!
Awesome. You start walking to the right, and you notice there's kind of not hard turns, but you kind of, are guided to the left and then guided to the right. And you notice that here, after you kind of turn to the right again, there's, instead of a brick pattern, it's almost like a swirl on the ground. And then just beyond that is a T that goes left and right.
Huh. A swirl on the ground seems suspicious.
I want to touch it.
Well, are there like loose rocks around somewhere?
Why use a loose rock when I can just touch it with my finger?
Because if you want to trip a trap or spring a trap, it's best not to do it with that body part of yours that you might want to keep.
Eh. I've got 10 fingers. I could lose one of them. Then I could make one out of like a rock or something. Have like something to like turn into a knife. Anyways, fine. Where's a rock?
You do you, Casseros. Anyway, is there any kind of like rock or anything just kind of laying around?
I'm sure you could scrape one out of the ground.
All right. I dig up a rock and then roll it across the swirl pattern.
Okay. As you roll it, you notice that the swirl is made out of the grasses from around you, and each one of them kind of ripples as the rock goes through, almost like a wave function propagating through it.
Seems like a portal type situation.
But that's about all I notice.
That's all you notice. It is like, let's say it's about a meter across, you ish. So it's one of those things like you could avoid it and like by jumping over it if you wanted to.
Well, I will attempt to jump over it.
Okay. Just for fun, because we are here and you're being extra cautious, let's do is that athletics?
Yeah, I would think that'd be athletics.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Um,
What did that grumble mean? I'm interested.
it meant I didn't roll well, but I've got, I think it's a +7 on athletics, which ends up being like a 12.
Oh, well, yeah, this is a low DC, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of jump over and you land and stop. You look left, look right. Like, I'm good.
All right. What is everyone else going to do? Ray? What are you going to do? You going to walk across the thing? You going to jump across? What you going to do?
Barrel roll!
Castros
I
apparently
knew
do a
it.
barrel roll.
Yep.
Okay. So Castro's coming next. Barrel rolls, rolling across the ground. And as you do, you feel little pricks and pokes. And as you don't think anything of it, but then you roll up and you realize that where any little gap or hole was through your leathers, you got a little, almost like a paper cut across it.
Worth it.
Cool. Well,
As long as we
let's
don't jump into a vat of lemon juice after this.
hold on a sec. I have...
Acid damage does an extra 1.
Acid damage. For each cut, and you've got
So
just...
yeah, so you take you actually, with all of that, you end up taking 18 slashing damage.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was 64, and 2 of my rolls were 4s, like a 4-4.
Ow. Well,
And then 18.
Well,
Castros is being punished for his decision making.
barrel rolling is my signature. I can't give it up now.
Of course. All right, Ray or Alpha? Ray walks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you walk through, and the grasses pop up and come over the top of your feet and work their way in between your boots and your legs. And you 13. You take 19 slashing damage as it wraps up into there and slits up your legs.
Yeesh.
I think Alpha is going to just jump over. Like Dane.
Okay, quick athletics check.
Do. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. 8.
8. For some reason, despite your speed and dexterity, you go to do it and you kind of, I guess, catch a toe on maybe a loose something and just go right into it. And so that's. Oh, you did better than the others. That was only 14.
Yay.
But you're,
Starting off
yeah,
great.
you,
Starting off great.
yep. Now the path splits left and right here.
Do another d6.
All right. Odds we go left, evens we go right. 3 we go left.
Awesome. All right. You work your way around 2 corners where it kind of swings you, one way and then the other. And you find yourself face to face with a dead end, but it's woven grasses that make a fan across it that looks like a like a peacock tail spread out, but each eye is like the glistening ring of the tip of a piece of razor grass.
Okay.
The grass doesn't seem very dry, right?
It's like, spring prairie. It's not super dry.
I was thinking firebolt?
Yeah.
It's magical grass.
And
Well,
firebolt's
it's-
magical. Magical fire against magical grass.
Oh, I'm okay with casting firebolt at it.
Okay. Go for it.
All right, here we go.
I mean, it's 5e. Everything has hit points and and an AC and all that. So
Aha. So that is a 25 to hit.
oh, jeez, yeah, you nail it.
All right. All right. Now I get a roll. Where's my? Ah, there it is. 3d10. Oh God. All right. That's only 10 fire damage.
Well, it's okay. It's only 10, but you hit it dead square center, and it just bursts into flames. Each one of those little eyelet pieces igniting and shining, almost glistening like diamonds as they burn and fall to the ground. And you see that the wall falls away, and there is a continued path beyond. In fact, it's an area where you can go left, right, or straight.
Oh no, decisions. All right. Okay. Well, I shall. Does anyone have a preference?
Or not
Which-
particularly.
Which way we go? Left, right, or straight?
If we keep going right, we're gonna go in a circle.
Looks
Maybe.
like we've gone
Yeah,
right,
right, then
and we've
left.
gone left. So,
Straight, why not? Keep it balanced.
Alpha, do you have a preference?
Onward! Honestly, no preference.
Do all
That seems
paths
like a
look
good
the same?
choice.
That's pathsist.
Yes. Do all paths look the same?
They do, yes.
All right, then we will keep going straight.
All right. You go through a little winding area, and as you turn this last corner, you see a jar. It's not big enough for a person to be inside this time. But it is large. It's like one of the big planter jars you'd see at a local garden shop. And it's sitting on kind of a crafted bench. The grasses have been woven to create almost a little stool, and then it's sitting on top of it, and that's it. This pathway ends there.
How
Okay.
jarring.
Right? But you say the jar is not big enough to fit a person in?
Correct.
Perhaps it is a doorway.
The jar itself that we can't fit in?
Yes, because many times I have heard that the door is ajar.
He does have a point.
Yep.
It just sighs.
No, just pain. Pain from the puns. I mean, Alpha, if you want to test your theory, go right ahead.
Okay. Okay. Just Alpha walks over and picks up the jar.
It's heavy. I'll have to have you do a strength check if you want to try and pick it up.
Okay. Well, he attempts to pick it up. Ooh, that's a 18.
Yeah, you pick it up and you realize that you're holding a jar. It's definitely, you did not pick up a door.
Well, okay. Puts it back down.
Putting it back down, I want you to make, because it's now that you've picked it up and it's like off of how it was set, do a quick sleight of hand to make sure you don't like knock it over.
All right. What is my bonus to sleight of hand? Okay, 14.
It like starts to tip and kind of collapse, almost like part of the stool is giving way, because it's not like when you set it down kind of one side first and didn't get it perfectly balanced.
Maybe it is opening the doorway.
So you just let it go. All right.
Yeah, let it slowly sink in.
All right, it sinks in until it falls over, and on its side, it hits the ground, cracks, splits, and this ooze starts kind of pouring out of it. And after a moment, you see. Whoops. Sorry, I accidentally threw my D4. You see it split into 3 little piles and start almost crawling, like oozing towards you.
Oh.
Alpha turns to Dane and says, "Fire?"
Dane's like, how far apart are these ooze things?
Let's say that each one's 2.5 feet, so the farthest one's about 5 feet away from each other.
Okay. I'm thinking here.
What would be best against strange
Fragments.
Fire.
You sure?
Cleansing by fire.
More breaking.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't think this is quite up to me needing a fireball, because that seems to be a bad idea in this enclosed room.
Yes, it does. Don't do that.
So I got firebolt, but I can really only target one thing at a time. So I guess I will aim at the closest one and unleash a firebolt at it and see what happens.
Okay, you do that.
$19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Nice. Gotta love those little helpers with your spellcasting bonuses. All right. All right, 18 fire damage.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, you blasted at it, and it kind of, you see it recoil, and there's an indentation where it blobs up and then comes back, moving again slowly towards you.
Okay, so
Like you
no.
caused it to splash.
Oh, all right. But no real looking. I mean, it's not like it reacted in any way.
Oh, it reacted almost like you had, like if you were to, I don't know, let's say you hit a cow you're out playing baseball and you hit a cow in the side with a baseball, and they, ow, and then come at you.
Okay, but they're going really slow, right?
Yeah, incredibly slow, like 10 feet every 6 seconds, say.
I'm just imagining just like, ow, that hurt. You'll pay for that. And slowly starts
Yep.
inching.
So that was Dane. Actually, real quick, just to make this easy, can I get a Castros and Ray to each roll me a 1d20 and just tell me what you get?
Okie dokie. Just a d20?
Yeah.
I got a 12.
Yeah, rolling for initiative. You are.
So do we add our initiative or?
Yes, please.
Then 14. Ray got
Okay.
a 5.
Ray doesn't care.
Okay, 1 sec. Okay. So, Alpha, you're still relatively close.
He did back away slowly when, after they
As it's
started
starting to
oozing.
move towards you. All right. Well, it's just
Mhm.
it's still. Are you within 10 feet of the closest one to you? I'll say.
Yes, would be on the verge of that, yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna kind of almost throw itself at you. Kind of in a forward motion. And oh wow, that's funny. Nat 20. Um, sorry, I did not expect that to
I
happen.
swear,
I was like,
I'm going to come over to your house and I'm going to confiscate your dice.
yeah. What's funny is this is like a 6-pack. I'm actually playing with the kids' dice.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to confiscate all your dice. I'll make sure I give you with. I'll replace them with dice that have just nothing but 2s on them.
Yes, that would be
All right.
not obvious at all.
All right. So, Alpha, you get just like this thing slams into you with its ooze, and you feel it hit, and you didn't expect it to be hard. You expected something squishy, but it's almost like oobleck. Like when it was on the ground, it was runny and watery, but then when the impact struck you, it was bludgeoning and injuring, and you take 14 bludgeoning damage as it slaps into you, and then that spot begins to burn, and you feel it take another 5 acid damage.
Dang it.
Ouch.
And then
What did I say about acid damage?
And it's Castros. Go.
Oh, alright. So they're just weird blob things?
Yes.
Like they're gelatinous cubes.
Ah, would appear so, yeah.
They're actually not, but that's a good guess.
Just because I've got nothing else, I'm going to work off of the gelatinous cube info I have and try to use something that's not something it's resistant to. I can find it. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter. What would be best? It's hard. A lot of my stuff is ranged. So I can't do much of that. I guess I'll just do basic. I'll use
Can you use your stone and shoot a beam at it?
no. The Moonstone isn't offensive. I have Moonbeam, which is a spell, but it's like a radiant thing. I'll probably just attack it with my club then. It's been a while since I've used old club McGee.
Okay,
18 to hit.
that hits.
I'll aim for the one nearest to me.
Okay,
The
well,
one
that'll probably
on
be
Alpha?
the one nearest Alpha.
Sure, I'll try and whack it off of Alpha.
There you go.
And that is 8 bludgeoning.
Nice. Yep, you gave it a good whack.
Woo. Did it fly off of Alpha?
Well, you definitely like it was a thwack, and it like absorbed the energy and took some damage, but it didn't like go flying.
Ah. Well, at least it's solid enough to get hit by solid objects.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. So you don't have multi attack, do you?
No.
Okay. All right. Then the middle ooze starts crawling, and it can't quite get up to you guys, but it gets as far as it can in its rolly move. And then Ray, go ahead.
I'm gonna shoot the furthest one, and hope I get an arrow that does something.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
20.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
Alrighty, let's see. Okay, that's either a 5 or 34.
5 is a rose thorn arrow. On hit, extra 1d4 piercing from thorns, and target must make a strength or dex save or be ensnared for 1d4 rounds. And the other one, what'd you say, 30?
34.
34. Sleep arrow. Bursts upon impact, causing one creature hit to make a constitution save or fall asleep.
I mean, I don't know if these things can fall asleep, but I guess the sleep arrow.
Okay. Well,
And let me roll for damage real quick.
let's see. It has, looks like not a terrible constitution, but it still fails.
That's 7 damage.
Awesome. Well, you provide 7 damage, and it is asleep.
Nice.
Alrighty. Now to shoot, I guess the second furthest one.
It would probably be the one that Dane fireballed.
Alrighty. That one. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. That's either 30 or
Okay.
30.
You rolled 30 twice?
I rolled 30 twice.
Wow, well, you get the sucker punch arrow. As a light metal ball instead of a pointed head, better for knocking out targets with a shot to the head or knocking the wind out of them with a shot to the gut. Incredibly non-lethal, it says.
For damage anyway, it's gonna be bludgeoning. 5.
Cool. Pop. You hit it for 5.
Dope.
All right, and it starts to crawl up towards you guys, and I'm going to assume you're all more than 10 feet away, so it can't actually get there, but it definitely gets closer. Now, Alpha.
On its turn, it gets closer.
Yeah,
All
well,
right. The fire seemed to be somewhat effective when it hit.
I mean, as I guess everything else, but yeah.
All right. Alpha backs away out of range, like, and lines himself up
Isn't
so that they're in a cone in front of
I guess
him.
not.
Okay.
And
It's not on him.
Yeah, it's on the ground. It just boom hit me.
Got it. Perfect.
Okay, and then with my new angle, I'm going to use the skill that I rarely ever use because I don't like it that much. But my cone of fire in my hands.
Okay.
So try to do. I guess I have to roll to see if it's effective at blasting from my hands, which is a 22.
Yeah. So yes.
All right, and that does. Wait, my martial dice include. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's 24 damage in a cone with all three of them,
Jeez.
and fire damage, and then for my second attack, another 22, which is
Wait, they take 24 damage each?
yes, it's a 30. What is it exactly? Let me double check. It's a Breath of the Dragon 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line. It's 5 feet wide, so a 20-foot cone.
Jesus. Okay.
And the second fire does another 24. Or
You
wait,
go.
hold
What?
on. But before we do the damage, I need to confirm. So it says the damage is equal to 3 rolls of my martial dice. Now, is that my martial dice are 1d8? Do I add my normal damage modifiers, which I would use?
No, I think it's just the dice. You just roll those d8s. You roll the 3 1d8s.
Okay, then that is not 24 damage. It would be. Let's do a total for both of these. It would be a total of 30 damage. Buff for
Okay.
anything.
That makes more sense. So, let me write this down really quick. Actually, it doesn't matter anyway. So, you do this, and all of them just kind of melt into the ground. Like, they don't even. All form of them is gone as they liquefy across the ground.
No, we did it. Or Alpha did
Hey,
it.
it's hurting though. Between the grass and these things. Ouch.
Do you need healing?
At the stage, I wouldn't be against it. I'm
Okay.
33 points down.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Alright. I'll do some healing. 1 sec. 33, another song. So, 916, the double. We'll do spell slot 2 just in case. Just to make sure it doesn't fail on casting, that's a 23.
Yeah, I think you're good.
And then for damage, or not damage, but you know, reverse damage. Seven. 6 plus 7. I have to do math. Gross.
Didn't you just ace math?
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's pre-calc. That's not real math.
You get about 58, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not just only good, I'm really most sincerely good.
All right, onward.
Yeah,
All right,
so what
we're
do you
gonna
guys want to
turn
do?
around. Well, I mean,
Investigate for treasure. You never know if there's treasure here.
Alpha makes a comment, says, I suppose it was kind of a door.
You never know. Where there are monsters, there might be treasure. So I will do an investigation to see if I can catch anything shiny or worth value. Because why
You can
not? We
inspect the jar.
never mind. I rolled a 2 plus 2 for my investigation, so that's 4. I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing there.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm sorely disappointed that there's nothing of value here, and I'll just turn around and start walking.
I'll just hold on. But Alpha wants to inspect the jar.
All right. Let's see what my Oh, +0. Okay, good. He's not very investigative. So that would be a 3.
Yeah, you don't see anything particularly interesting. You're like, yep, that's a jar. It was pretty well built, but it's a jar.
We're great at investigating stuff, guys. Alrighty, I guess Ray will investigate to see if there's anything of use. Either information
Okay.
or otherwise. Treasure. Shiny things. I'm with my companion. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
16.
Well, you decide to look at the jar itself, and after first going to pick it up and like dropping it on your toe and just being like, dang it, that crap. You pick it up and you look around and you notice that while it's really well crafted, like very finely crafted, it's got a singular maker's mark on it, and you don't particularly recognize it, but it does look almost like a cog, like a gear.
Alrighty. Intriguing.
Like it might have been made by Gone.
Or at least a gone disciple. I'll show it to my companion so we can remember the mark.
Does Alpha recognize it?
Yes.
And he says, curious.
What is an alpha?
It is a jar.
The mark. What is the mark on it?
Oh, the mark. This is the sigil for Gond.
Okay, so yeah. Curious, sir. Alright. Are we moving onwards?
I'm just kind of curious as to what a jar with the sigil of Gond is doing here.
Likewise.
I mean, followers of Gone travel places too.
This is true. We do.
All right. Well, no one got anything. I guess we turn around and find another path.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah,
you go
I mean-
back to. Oh, go ahead.
Let's say there's really nothing more here to investigate.
Nope. All right, so you go back and you see the spot that was burned through. So you've got your left and right now.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do the old dicey thing. Odd is left, even is right. And it's even, so we go right.
Cool. You work your way up through kind of a winding path that you feel almost like takes you in a big U-turn, going back to the way you came, and you end up where, see if I can describe this right. You see a wall ahead of you. The pathway splits again, left and right, and there is like a sphere embedded in the wall. It is golden in color, and it is perfectly polished.
Ooh.
Okay.
You wanted shinies.
Shiny. It is shiny. But it could be trapped.
All right. Dane will investigate the shiny thing embedded in the wall.
Okay.
And I get a reroll again because I'm next to my companions.
Oh my god.
Wow.
not doing great tonight.
Yes, my second
Last
roll was
week.
much, much better. 21.
Awesome. You, in looking at it, can find absolutely no seams, maker's marks, anything. There's not even anything holding it into the wall as far as you can tell. It's just there. In doing so, it gives you kind of an odd feeling. Like it's just not supposed to be. Like it's there, but it's not there.
Want to touch it. Because if nobody else is going to make the bad decisions in this group, I will.
Hey, Alpha,
Okay.
take
Actually,
the jar.
first Arcana check on it.
Okay, you reach your hand out and then you do an Arcana check.
14.
You get a little tingly. It's not like bleeding magic, but you definitely feel like when you move your hand near a plasma ball.
Hmm. Well, look back to my party, shrug, and then touch the shiny.
Sure. As you put your hand on it, you feel it cold at first, and then right where you made contact, it starts to melt, almost like one of those chocolate balls when they pour the hot fudge on it, and it melts, and inside you see a kind of a white, fleshy looking something appear within, or kind of sitting within, like the exact size of that orb, and then all of a sudden an eye opens up that is bright red, and
This seems
you
like a
kind
good
of
thing.
you kind of are shocked for a moment, and then a bunch of tentacles come working their way out. And roll
Working their way
initiative.
out of what? The wall?
Out of the sphere. The sphere that just melted.
Oh, so it was a big sphere. Got it. All right.
Not huge. No, it's not huge. It's basketball sized.
Okay.
This seems like a good thing.
Well, I do need you to roll initiative.
Oh, well. 10.
Okay.
Ray also
This
got
is
a
why
10.
we can't have friends.
Yeah, why can't anything we meet be nice? Why do none of my chance taking actions pay off?
Dane also got a 10.
What the heck? Should we just give Alpha a 10?
I mean, you could. I mean, I got 14.
No, but I was just making a joke. I need to roll myself. See where.
Wasn't far from 10.
Ah. Okay, so
He probably rolled
Alpha. No, actually, I got a 12. So Alpha actually gets to make the first move. His speed pays off.
For once.
All right. This thing doesn't seem gooey, so he's not as concerned about making physical contact with them. But so, given the experience that happened, the last things that were touched around here, Alpha jumps forward and just starts punching it in the eye.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to burn some key in this to make it extra count. All right. So that's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 28, which I'm going to say hit. A 20, which
Yes.
hits.
Yep.
An 11, which does not.
Correct.
23 and
Yep.
a 29.
Yep.
All right. And Alpha. Let's see the damage around here. What is my actual damage? Okay, damage is +5. All right. So that's 5 of them. So 9, 11 is 20, 27, 35, 45 damage to the eye.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
Okay. Well, you go in and you start wailing on it, and you do a ton of damage, and it whips back its tentacles and comes forward to hit you with them. And its first swing is 19 to hit.
Nope. He dodges.
Awesome. You dodge out of the way, and then the next tentacle comes whipping around, and that is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. And just real quick, because he has a third tentacle, let me just check it really quick. That is. Oh, I'm not gonna. All right. Well, let's say that one hits too. Okay. I decided to re-roll to try and get a lower number, and it didn't work. So.
Did you roll a nat 20 again?
No, 19. That's why I was trying to roll down. So I'm gonna roll this really quick, which is 7, 13. Okay, and Alpha, I need you to make a. What is that? What's a grapple? So strength check? Strength save?
Righty. What is my strength save? Oh, I have proficiency in this. So that is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right. Well, so good news. You're not grappled. You get these things come in and they do tear you up. They pierce into you with the spines on the end of the tentacles, and they pierce into your body, and that's 33 piercing damage as
Ouch.
they tear into your construct. But the good news is, like I said, they don't stick. You're able to rip them out and get away.
You know, why couldn't it have been like a nice fairy who was like, "Thank you for freeing me," and like gave us like a little nice present and then left? Why couldn't that transaction have happened? Why does it always have to be something that's trying to kill us?
Well, you are in a hell realm.
The Hell Realms can have angels too. Fallen ones, but still.
I promise I will
They have
have.
good consciences.
There was an alternative path to this adventure that would have actually led you to something like that, but we are where we are. So,
Of course, we took. That's
Dane, it is your turn.
okay.
This is a bunch of baloney.
I am going to shoot firebolt at it, aiming for its eye.
Okay,
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh, that's not good. 16 to hit.
that does not hit.
I did not think so. All right. Second attack. I will throw my axe at it.
All right.
Ooh, much better. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, your axe flies true.
Okay. So I get to roll twice and take the higher amount for damage.
Correct.
Oh my god. All right. So my choice is between 2 and 4. So I will take the 4, add 6 to it for 10 damage.
Awesome. So how far away are you? You're still a little back. You're like behind Alpha, kind of. That's why you're tossing your axe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I've discovered with the creatures that we keep coming in contact with, getting within reaches, it just seems to be a bad idea, since they are able to do more damage than my enchanted axe. And I will return it to my hand and throw it again for a third attack.
For a what?
I get 3 attacks around now.
Yeah. I sorry. I thought you said. Well, really quick, as your axe comes out, ripping out of it, as you call it back to your hand, there's the blood comes out, and a crackle of lightning comes, and it hits Alpha because he's right there in front of it, and he takes 4 lightning damage.
Joy.
Why must all of my actions have consequences?
Not just consequences, but bad consequences.
How was I supposed to know?
Past
Anyway.
experiences. Anyway, so I will throw my axe. Throw my axe at it again.
Okay.
Settled in a crack, naturally. That's much better. All right. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. Let's see if I can get a little bit better damage on that. I rolled 4 twice. So 6 is another 10 damage.
Nice. And then you recall it to your hand.
And then I recall it to my hand.
All right, rolling the next one. Oh, 1 lightning damage to Alpha.
Don't like being so close.
Well, it's Castros' turn.
Cool. I'm gonna use conjure animals and summon 1 challenge rating. Where'd it go? Oh, there. 1 challenge rating 2 creature.
Okay.
Just to make sure that doesn't fail. That is a 14 to cast.
That seems successful.
That seems just, I don't know.
I mean, I would assume so.
Did you want to randomize what challenge rating 2 creature it is?
Yes, I'm working on that right now. Trying to bringing up my thing.
That spell could be cast in higher spell slots, but alas, it cannot.
Let me add that. Okay. So roll me. I'm gonna let you roll for this. Roll me a 1d12.
1d12. 4.
Okay, that. Hold on. I gotta go to the next one because that's ridiculous.
Oh god.
Okay.
What was my initial one?
Oh, it was an undead, which because I
Ah.
I didn't realize I could accidentally had the thing on for undead. So, all right, what comes crawling out of the abyss is a green worm. It's long with like octopus tentacles that has spikes on the end and the beak of a parrot.
Yep. Alright, I'll take it. Sick 'em. I'll roll for initiative for it. 17.
Awesome.
So I will give it orders on its turn. Just to make things simpler.
Okay, 17. That puts it at the head above Alpha.
Woo.
Cool.
Rise, my creation, rise.
Is that your only action that you're doing?
I think it can. I think that's the only action I can take is summon that, and then I can do other stuff my next turn. But you know.
Awesome. All right.
Thing is hideous looking. It's a bit like a graboid almost.
Don't be mean to it. It's pretty.
Well,
Tell her
it's
she's
Ray's
pretty.
turn.
She's a she. I'm calling her Wendy. We're gonna go have tacos later.
All right. Well, what is Ray gonna do?
Shoot it.
Okay. I guess that was a given.
Yeah. I'm with my companions. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Did you roll another nat one after
She
the
did.
first?
She rolled 2 nat ones.
Oh, all right. What arrow
At
is it?
advantage, you can't possibly fail the person who rolls 2 nat ones in a row.
That's a definite. That's a guaranteed. That's a failure. So which arrow is it? Find out.
It's either 59 or 16.
59 is arrow of anti-magic. Okay. And 16 is arrow of healing. So I think with that one, yeah, you're able to pull out your bow and shoot, and you heal the creature.
You healed the creature.
You couldn't have not wanted in my back for a change. The only time I want to get shot in the back.
All right, it takes 7 points of healing from you.
Oh my god.
I was very confused.
It's like, okay. I shoot it again.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Well, at least it wasn't
Yeah.
a nat 1.
Oh wait, sorry, 13. It's a 13.
Still, you do not hit.
Darn. Should I see what random arrow it is anyways?
If you want, go ahead.
If you want. Alrighty, it's either a 63 or an 84.
All right. Well, 63 is the screamer arrow, which is transparent, or 84, which is the sentient arrow, which is a living organism shaped like an arrow.
Let's go with 84.
Yeah, you shoot past the creature, it hits the wall, and then the arrow starts crawling around like a snake.
Nice. I want to keep it as a pet. I want to name it Larry. Alrighty, Ray's gonna go sulk in the corner as per usual.
Alrighty. Well, then it is your worm's turn.
Yay. What's its attacks?
Oh, I should send that to you. Or
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's like,
so,
so I know how to boss it around.
sorry, let me just bring it up. So it has multi-attack, one with its tentacles, and then if it hits, it gets a beak attack on the same target. And the attacks, let's see, the tentacle is a +4 to hit and does 2d6 plus 2 slashing damage.
I guess we'll just do, tentacle, then beak.
Cool.
So my dice roll is an 11 plus 4, so 15.
So that does not hit.
I figured. Alright. Is it
Alright.
still able to do the beak attack, or does it have to do another tentacle
Nope.
or something?
It has to be able to hit with the tentacle first to do the beak attack. So it does its attempt, it misses, and gets sad and looks over at Alpha, who is Alpha's turn.
Alright.
Yay. All right. Alpha is going to continue punching the damn eye. It keeps shooting lightning at him. All right. Alpha gets angry now. Alpha smash. All right. 20.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
It's 16, 25,
Yes.
29.
Yes.
Oh. 12 and 15.
Nope.
Yeah. Alpha is hurting and he's confused. So he only does, what would that be, 21? Oh, it's, Jesus. That's still 33 damage.
Wow. That's significant. Yeah, you really laid your fists into it, and it's hurt.
Yay.
It's unhappy with you, and it swings around since you're still the only one in front of it. It will make its tentacle swings, and the first one misses completely. The second one is a 22, which I'm assuming hits.
Actually, with my current proficiency, it's a break even.
Oh, so you defender wins.
Mm-hmm.
So you're good then. All right, roll the next one. But the 27 I think is going to hit you.
Yes, that hurts.
Yeah.
Your dice.
Well, that's
They're
okay.
getting confiscated tomorrow.
We're taking all your D20s away and giving you D10s.
And oh yeah, I need that strength save again.
We're taking these away until you learn play nice.
Okay. Da, da, da. A 6. Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Alpha.
I may fail with a lot of my punches, but at least I don't get grappled. Wait, isn't this my second nat 20 for strength save?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you still take like 12 piercing damage, but you don't get grappled.
But I'm not getting grappled. Can't nat 20 for anything useful, but at least I won't get grappled.
Yep.
Like last week.
All right, we're
Something useful, nat 1. Something not quite so useful, nat 20.
Yep. Well, we're back to Dane.
All right. Dane will attempt to firebolt at it again. And stuck in the same crack. All right. 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. 3d10s. All right. Nice. Ooh, I rolled well that time. That is 23 fire damage. Woo.
Nice.
This thing is still alive?
Yes.
Damn. How many hit points are we dealing with here?
A
All right.
lot.
Retreat. I'm kidding.
Throwing the axe at it yet again.
We're Alpha.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
All right. 2d8. Take the higher. Ooh, and a 6. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 slashing.
Nice. You take 12 slashing damage, and then I assume call it back to your hand.
Call it back to my hand.
All right. Alpha, you take 8 lightning.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Throw the axe again. Just keep wearing it down. 11 plus 7, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Here we go again. Alpha.
Sorry,
more
Alpha.
healing after this. Ooh, that's not a good one. That's not Jesus. Rolled a 1 and a 2. All right, so 2 plus 6 is another 8 damage.
All right. And you call it back, I assume. So that is 6 lightning damage to Alpha.
Oh my god. Maybe I should stop calling it back. Just look at embedded or something. I don't know.
It's just from the blood being ripped out of it. I mean, you know. Anyway, it's Castros.
Cool.
Jeez, I'm
I have
almost
to
dead.
roll for concentration. Make sure my little worms. Make sure Wendy's doing all right. That's a. It's a wisdom check, right? For concentration.
Yes, I believe so.
19.
Yeah, you're good.
Woo. All right. I guess I'll use my mandible weapon that I made.
Ooh, sweet.
To hit, that is an 18.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, so
Poke it in the eye.
Yeah, right in the eye of poison damage. Plus 2, so 7. 7 piercing damage. And then for poison, it's 2d4. It has a constitution. It can, if it succeeds a Constitution save of 11, it doesn't get poisoned.
Constitution. It saves.
Okay, well, so it doesn't take the poison damage, or it takes half.
It takes half.
Okay, then 2.
2. All right. And sorry, you said what type of damage is that?
Poison. The first one was
No,
piercing.
piercing. Gotcha. All right, so you go up and you jab into it, and as you rip back out, you take 5 lightning damage,
Yep.
and Alpha takes 1.
Oh my god.
If 1 is better than what he was taking.
Yeah, the axe hurt.
Yeah, I'm rolling for each time it does something instead of just having rolling once and applying to everyone. I think it's more fair to just keep rolling. And I like the rolling. It's fun. It makes it random. Anyway, was that your only attack, Castros?
I only have 1 attack.
You only have 1. I always forget that. I'm sorry. Ray, go ahead. It's you. I know you're sulking, but
Time to shoot it.
Yay.
This will go well. That's another 16. No, 13.
nope,
God.
that does not hit.
Yeah.
I
What
think
arrow was
are you really calculating that correctly? I'm concerned.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so many
Dex
pluses.
proficiency. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I am.
She's rolling really bad all the time.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's either 63 or 8.
Well, 8 is the shock arrow. Upon hit, 1d8 lightning damage in a 10-foot radius, and 63 is the screamer, transparent flying one. Sonic energy crackles and gives thunder damage on a failed save. Okay. Whatever. It goes flying, and I know. It flies past, hits the wall. It doesn't matter which one it is, but it kills your other arrow.
Oh.
Kills the centaur.
Larry, no. Alrighty, well, since that one failed, let's try it again.
Okay.
Oh my god. A 9.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Yeah, she rolled a 3.
Alrighty, it's either 41 or 48.
41 is the deadweight arrow, which adds 50 pounds to wherever it hits. And 48 is the binding arrow, which explodes a sticky goo on contact. I'll let you make a choice on that one.
I'll do the exploding goo.
All right, you hit the wall and it explodes in goo, basically sealing your former dead arrow in amber.
Oh no. Oh, Larry, you never asked for this. Back to my corner to sulk.
Yep. All right, it's your summoned creature. Let's see if it can hit with its whippy mouth.
Alright. So, tentacle
+4 to hit.
19.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Woohoo!
So first off,
what's
you
the
get
damage
2d
dice for that?
2d6 plus 2.
Ooh, not bad. 2d6 plus 2, 9, 11.
11. Nice. And you have the option now. You can make an additional beak attack now that you're latched on there.
Yes.
So you another +4 to hit.
Darn it, that's a 10.
Well, that one does not do anything, but you are on there in front of it, and it bites in. Let's see. Gotta get the right die. Okay. It takes 7 lightning damage. Alpha takes 2, and you take 8.
All right.
And
not
it's
going well.
Alpha's turn.
All right. Disengaging's a bonus action, right?
Y- yeah. I mean, you're just because you're trying to get away without an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I was trying to think if I can have the ability to punch and then disengage to a safe distance.
Well, probably. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to do that. Well, so you're gonna punch and then try to move.
Yeah, I think it's like monks have the ability as their reaction they can, disengage.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, go ahead and punch first.
All right. Technically, I can punch twice. Haha. All right. That's 24.
That hits.
All right. Did I do a second punch before jumping back?
If you want, or you can just give me damage on that one.
All right. I'll just do the second one. The second one's 27.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. So that was 7 plus 6, 13 damage. Then jump back behind Dane.
Well, as you jump back, you punch, and since you're meaning to go back, you hit it, and you move back, and you see it fly backwards and fall to the ground. You having deflated it with that last hit.
Yay. Alpha looks very beat up.
We've won. Doesn't feel like a victory.
At what cost? All right, might as well investigate for treasures again. See if there's anything worth it. That's 6.
You just kind of look around and you're like, dang it, this place sucks.
Does that have teeth?
Doesn't it look
Does it
like
have-
it? It looks like it's
No,
just an
it just had an eye.
Unless
I
you
guess
wanna
there's
rip
like,
the teeth off its tentacles.
yeah, they're not really teeth though. They're more like claws, like cat claws.
Barbs.
I've wasted my time.
All right. Castros, you might need to heal Alpha again.
Okay, how's everyone doing on health?
I'm fine.
Ray's pretty good. You're right.
I'm down 75 hit points.
You're down 75.
Yeah, I am barely holding on.
1 sec.
You're gonna want to use a higher
Uh,
spell slot.
Yeah,
need
the
to myself.
lightning really hurt.
I can tell. It's like, no.
Sorry, I was not picking on you. It just you were in the proximity of the thing.
Mm-hmm. I
Where'd
know.
I know I wrote that down. Where'd it go? I always write my stuff down. Where is it? Ugh.
I have mass cure wounds. 1 sec. I need to check the.
Only 2 of us are hurt.
You're right. You're right. All right, fine. Alpha. So 75. We'll use a level 4 spell slot just to be safe.
Jeez.
So just to make sure it doesn't fail, that's a 25 to cast.
wow,
Why am I
yeah.
rolling well now? Anyways, 25 to cast. And that is, let's see. 1d8. I did a third. 4 false. 448. Give me a sec. I rolled awful. Okay. 48 plus 1 casting modifier. A sec. Symbol. You get back 78.
Yay! Back in the game.
Let me touch myself really quick. You guys are children.
Oh, can I touch myself?
Hate you.
Yeah, I'm told I'm not allowed to say it, but geez.
Just make sure it doesn't fail. That's a 17.
You succeed at touching yourself.
Good job.
Nine. I get back enough. I'm fine. Okay.
Cool.
I got back like 50, so I'm good.
Nice.
All right, onward.
Awesome. Well, you've got your left or right option again.
We keep making the wrong decision.
All right, let's just go right.
You
this time.
you assume there's a right decision.
Well, you said there was.
Well, there's other options, but I mean, all roads lead to Rome.
All right. Well, we're just gonna head right.
Okay. Well, you go through this long looping arc that brings you out kind of to where, how do I describe this? It brings you out to an area where the grass kind of begins to lower. You know, you can start to kind of see around it. And you're looking, you take this turn, and from next to you, you hear a big sigh and this voice. Oh, you made it through, huh? Well, I guess you're one of the good ones. I'm gonna have to take care of myself. And
What?
you see this creature that kind of sits up, looks over at you, and you realize when he sits up, even seated, he's taller than any of you. And he is
Is it a Titan?
no, he's large, but he's like spiky and looks like he's almost made of rock or covered in rock. Pieces coming out of him, large claw-like hands with only 4 fingers and giant booted feet.
I'm just gonna say, but why though?
Hmm.
But you say, but why? He says,
But why though?
I set all the traps as a test. That's why I said, now I'm the one you have to deal with. And he kind of, as he gets up.
Shouldn't it be that if you set the traps, if one would be able to like go through those traps, then they should be like, given some kind of reward? Like this seems kind of counterproductive. Why don't you just attack them from the start? Why test them only to attack them at the end anyways? It just seems like more work for you, because then you have to go back and reset all the traps. Just saying, I don't think this is your smartest plan.
I was trained by an order that teaches that we do these tests for progress, for improvement.
Ooh, Alpha perks up. Fascinating. Tell me about your order.
Oh,
Are you
Great.
perhaps Gandhian?
and he stops. What do you know of Gond?
Oh, very much. Please, let's have a good conversation. It's been so long since someone actually wishes to discuss this with me.
The druids channeled Gond's power into me, gave me this skin of stone, extended my life for thousands of years, gave me teachings on how to build great traps, to weave the grass, to carve stone.
Fascinating. Druid? Gondian army.
Yeah, that seems like a weird pairing.
Amazing. Well, progress comes in many forms.
Yeah.
Alpha, you should probably tell him that you are a follower of Gond yourself.
Oh, do my robes not give it away?
He probably hasn't had any experience with robed ones if he's dealing with like Gondian druids.
True.
True. Yeah, fair point. Like, as a fellow follower of the great progressor, I am honored to meet your acquaintance. You are very fascinating.
Oh, thank you, little one. It is an honor to meet a fellow Gondian. And you notice instead of him getting up, he kind of spins around and like takes a knee next to you. Basically trying to get himself into some position where he can almost be as an equal.
So how do you find your stone body?
The druids gave this to me long ago. They pulled it from the plane of Earth itself.
This seems like a really interesting ritual. Do you know what kind of druids they were? Were they of the mountains?
Yes, they were definitely of the mountains.
Fascinating.
Indeed. My progenitor gave me this body.
Fascinating. Directly from Gond himself. You are truly the next evolution of our order.
I thank you, gentle stone friend.
What are you doing here in this realm? Are you spreading the word to these giant heathens?
Oh, if at all possible, indeed.
Oh, I doubt it will be possible. The lord of this realm is the god giant himself. It would be hard to convert their followers, and besides, many of them are very stupid.
Oh, that is unfortunate. They may be educated. As Gon teaches us, do not give up on the humble apprentice, for they can be trained.
I have not given up yet. I do what I can. Do you require
Sometime.
assistance?
Why, yes, we are seeking. Wait, what are we here for? Toenail?
Yeah, that we're seeking a path to Carcery so we can get the frozen toenail of the Titan.
Yes, what he said.
He kind of shakes his head. As far as I know, the only way down is through the central palace. It will be unpleasant for you to get there. Your dwarven companion is much hated by the lord of this realm. He hates all dwarves with a fire that I have never seen before, even in the Great Forge. Your tiefling companion will be welcomed. They like their type there. The
Finally.
the others will be ignored. What are you, an elf? And, well, you, my friend, as a construct, will be seen as nothing more than like a scurrying squirrel to them.
Yes. I never would have considered myself a squirrel, but I can see the resemblance.
You are quick like one.
He looks down at his feet, his fuzzy feet. Indeed.
All right.
Please, can you tell us, where is this palace?
Oh, you must continue upon this road for quite some time. But beware, there are great giant hunters out there that will capture you and your friends. I could walk with you for a time, make it seem like I'm going to market or something.
Oh, that would be fascinating. It will additionally would give us more time to learn about your great order and your development.
Yes, this is acceptable. By the way, what did you think of the crafting of my wares and traps?
Oh, very exceptional indeed. So I found that perhaps for some, like the jar trap, maybe it could have a trigger mechanism in order to automatically activate and catch people by surprise.
True.
The traps seem very passive.
Fair.
Are they
I
meant to
was.
be more of a temptation?
Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Well, it worked very well on Castros.
Yeah, I kind of see tiny things and I touch them. It was a very good trap, well designed.
Ah, thank you. You make an old man blush. As you see the bit of rock on his face kind of turn red.
Aw, this has become something actually really pleasant.
Castros would immediately die to the pick me up grenade.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
So
I like how
he,
this all occurred just because I mocked him and then he said like I have my own order that like talks about progress and gone to talk ensues.
well, he stands up, and you see fully, fully erect when he's standing in front of you. He's like 24, 25 feet tall. I mean, he's a giant, huge creature, and he looks down. Hmm. Your legs will have to work very fast to keep up. Might I offer you a lift?
If you would be so kind as to offer, then I would accept.
Excellent. He puts his hand down for you guys to, I guess, hold on.
Nice.
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool. So he picks you up and puts one on each. Puts, let's say Dane gets a shoulder, Alpha gets a shoulder, Ray and Castros, you get some of the rocky crags down on his chest, so they're a little more comfortable.
Nice. You suckers up on your on the shoulders. We get the cool spot.
Well, you
Alpha
guys are
doesn't even really
smaller.
need the lift, but it's probably safer.
Yeah, well, he wanted to talk to you about Gond.
Of course.
So when you're up there, then he can hear you better, because when you're far away, it's harder to hear, because, when you're very small, it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he starts talking, as you guys, and starts walking, and he walks around the whole outside of his maze back to the main road. Doesn't seem to phase him stepping on any of the razor grass. It just, because he's rock, so, it just has no effect. But
I'm
he,
imagining the entire time, like, Alpha and him is just non-stop talking, chatting incessantly.
oh yeah, you guys going back and forth and, having a conversation. And he actually, when he's talking to you, directly and not having to communicate with the others, he's speaking in giantish.
Oh.
So it's just incomprehensible to the others, but you and him seem to get along great. Yep, basically.
This all worked out surprisingly well.
No. So he starts walking, having a nice stroll down the road, and up in the distance you see kind of a, can I describe this, almost like a little booth off to the side, and he goes over and he's looks at it, and you see it's like a small, maybe only a 10-foot tall, maybe giant child, and they seem to be have little cupcakes and lemonade and stuff, and he looks down at that, and the kid looks up, and he's like, I guess without thinking, says in giantish to Alpha, I just can't help myself. I always see these things and I want to buy one. Do you guys want a lemonade?
Oh my
Because
god.
alpha translates, and
What's the lemonade made of? Is it like something poisonous to us?
He does think for a minute. There are no lemons here. That is a good question. Well, there's only one way to find out.
I mean, Dane,
Yeah.
you've got resistance to poison. You try it.
All right, Dane tries it.
He's got like a huge thing that he picks up and holds it up to you. So I guess you could lean forward and grab some.
Okay,
And
I'll go grab some.
Alpha doesn't really drink anything, but he does find he will partake socially and
okay,
comment like, "It must be very inconvenient in order to squeeze such tiny juice in order to make such a vast amount of liquid."
well, it's not really a problem in this realm. We do have, giant crops.
Oh, excellent.
So it's not, you find that it's not poisonous, but damn, it's bitter. Just like burns you bitter. Just because while they may have lemons, they don't have sugar.
Dane kind of his face sucks up.
You know, I don't want to hurt. I dare not hurt the small children's feelings, so I shall partake in some lemonade as well.
Yeah, you squint so hard that like your eyes hurt. You're just so puckered up.
Is it
It's just
possible to
that
make
bitter.
a constitution check against that?
Sure, make a constitution check.
4.
Alpha
Yo,
Alpha
you
just
fail
uses
so
his
miserably.
justification why he doesn't ever drink.
You hold on, let me get back to you first. Hold on, with a 4, we gotta have some fun with this. It's so bad that you feel like that pucker go down through your entire body. Like not only does your face pucker, your esophagus puckers, it hits your stomach and you feel it tighten up. It's like every bit of you is flexing, trying to deal with the bitterness of what you have just consumed.
Well, it's definitely the most interesting drink I've ever had.
Yeah.
Well,
How
to be
about
fair, I've not partaken in alcohol yet.
and just because it is that bad, I'm gonna just say you just take 1 general damage to yourself of all the muscles tightening up and causing that.
I
Harley
get
horse.
right then and there.
All right. Yeah, Alpha just is like, okay, yep, that's why I don't drink. Dane, you've got your poison resistance thanks to being a dwarf, so you're able to kind of push through it. I guess Ray is the only one that's questionable.
And does Ray even try it? She's like, nah, maybe I'm good.
I mean, I don't know. I see no reason to try it. You see no reason. I mean, y'all don't seem to be enjoying it that much, so.
You're the one you're like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, he nods, turns, and continues walking. And you guys get, pretty a bit of ways down the road until you see basically a big giant grass hut. I mean, this thing is extremely massive. I'm trying to think of how to describe this in terms that make sense. Almost like how, as a person, when you go to one of those big houses that has like an 8-foot door, so it's 3 times that. This door is like probably 30 feet tall and is, man, let's call it like 10 feet wide, and it is massive. The whole structure is made out of woven grass. You can see the peak is above you, probably 60 or 70 feet up, but it's still just a single floored arch. And it stretches, the wall stretches as far as the eye can see in either direction. And you notice that the ground here is clear. The grass has ended, and it's just this structure with like a walkway around the whole thing.
Okay.
So he drops you off and says, I can go no further. Goodbye,
Aw.
my companions. Keep Gond
Well,
in your
thank you.
heart.
Goodbye,
And may
friend. It was
Khan be
very
with
nice to
you.
meet you.
So before he leaves, Dane asks him, "So, is there another race that inhabits this plane of my general stature?"
Of yours, no. Of theirs, yes. But, hmm. He thinks for a moment, and perhaps our Gondian friend can help you. Small stilts, something that could make you look more human or elfish may be of benefit.
Yeah,
Huh.
that might not. That would probably be a good idea, honestly.
Just putting them on my shoulders and then draping the robes, the top of the robes over his head.
That's not an adventure, that's two guys in a trench coat.
I mean, it'd work, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
All right, well, let's try that for a while and see what happens.
Okay. Do you have a piece of clothing big enough that you can wrap like over your body and then down over Alpha to look
I don't. Maybe
like
our giant friend might.
Well, Alpha wears robes, so you could just hike the robes up.
true? And he is
You
painted
know,
the same as
put the
the
hood over
robes.
his. Yeah. So, could work. It would just look like a fleshy head with mechanical legs, and I guess maybe Alpha would have to peek out of the middle of the robe to keep the hood over Dane's head.
Yep, or we can make Dane look like a hat somehow.
Just a really tall hat that Alpha's wearing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a
Okay.
wizard, Alpha.
I'm a what?
He's busy. I am Alpha, wizard of the 12th realm of whatever. Master of light and time.
You
Behold.
shall not pass.
And do like the Dread Pirate Roberts thing.
Yeah, that's
On
kind of what I
fire.
was thinking.
If only we had a hurricane cloak. That would be something.
No, I like the idea of you just pulling up Alpha's robes.
Yep, I think we'll try that.
Really?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
as long as I don't look like a dwarf, and
True.
uh, our giant friend told us that we'd basically be ignored.
Well, except for me. I'll be welcome.
You'll be welcomed, and the rest of us will be ignored. So
For once, I'm welcome somewhere. It's a miracle.
you edge.
Hey, you didn't grow up being a tiefling.
All right.
You don't understand the struggles, man.
Right? You don't understand what it's like being me.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
We'll get you some black leather and maybe some hair dye, so you can dye your hair black. And
I think my hair's already like purple.
well, there you go. And then what?
And,
What else? What else does a teenage edgelord need?
a massive amounts of mascara.
Okay, we can get you some of that.
And practically built
You
weapons.
do realize most cities do not take
might look
kindly.
interesting, but
They're seen as devil spawn, as it were. It's no different where I grew up.
All right. Anyway, so Dane crawls up on Alpha's shoulders and then kind of drapes the cloak around him so that he's hidden.
Well, basically pulls up the robes and put the hood over your head, and then Alpha kind of pokes a little eye hole through the center, so as you can kind of see out.
Sounds good.
My God. This is probably our most ridiculous solution so far.
I love it though.
No, as long as the DM's happy.
Oh, it's just I'm smiling ear to ear. This is great.
It's Gon's razor. Simplest solution's the best solution.
Yeah, I was really racking my brain. I was like, I wonder what you guys are going to come up with. I never considered this. This is brilliant.
Now we just need to go to a movie theater and get into an R-rated movie. Yeah.
Alpha gets an inspiration point.
You can come home after a long day at the business factory.
Doing the work.
It's the button factory. Push this button with your right hand.
God.
Oh my god.
Sometimes we do have some clever golden moments. This is like a clever silver moment.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's definitely a moment.
What?
So
You
this
totally
one is
broke
definitely
up.
a moment.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, it was you totally staticked out there. I was like, geez. So, cool. All right. Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go and just like open the door, or
Party
Yep.
crash in time.
I agree. Something like that.
Okay.
We open the door.
awesome? So I'm imagining you just slide it open enough to get inside because it's going to be large and heavy, and Alpha's already holding you, so he doesn't have a lot of strength. So it's going to probably take the others to help.
Right. Yes. Rain Casseros can open the door.
I'm just imagining this super tall person figure now with these
Mhm.
tiny, short little dwarf arms poking out.
Yeah. I actually think that Dane is just kind of tucked into. He just kind of tucked everything in so that no part of him is really visible.
Okay, so then Alpha's arms are down below, and his arms are out, but it looks like his arms start halfway down his torso now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think so.
just really just horribly proportioned.
Well, it's time for
Alright.
if anybody asks you about your bizarre appearance that you just get super defensive and be like, "What? What? You're making fun of me now?
I was constructed this way.
I was
I was
How
built
dare
this
you
way.
judge me?" And then the other person's just so taken aback, like, "Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I guess that was rude of me. Yeah, it was." And you just storm off with your short little limbs.
Oh my god.
No one ever taught you that it's impolite to make fun of people with disabilities.
Oh.
I'm sorry that not all of us are constructed equally.
There you go. Perfect.
Perfect. All right, now we've got our arsenal of stuff of excuses, yeah, and defenses. On we go.
Well, after hearing that, actually, I think the best thing we can do is, so we have the camera outside. We watch you guys walk all into this barely opened door, disappearing, and then we fade to black and roll credits.
Fantastic.
That's such a good break point of because then we can pick up next time with what's inside.
What's in the box? That was a fun session. Wouldn't say exactly successful, but I mean, we talked our way out of a massive battle, so you know.
I thought it was great. I had no idea how things were gonna go. I didn't even know if you guys would go in there or just keep going.
Oh.
Oh, I
yeah.
mean, it's a way we have to go forward. So
No, you didn't have to go in there. You got distracted by it. You could have ignored it and kept going.
Oh, you're talking about that whole archway thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I told my friend about it, how we dissed him and then like bonded over a common interest. And then I told her that then he proceeded to buy like lemonade from Demon Children, and she's like, "Oh my god, can we keep him, please?" It's
Yeah,
so
I found
cute.
this. I found this whole thing about the Kragoran, which is a subspecies of giant that was specifically like basically a group of Gondian druids, worked with and like basically made as a protector of the order.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was one of those obscure like things from that someone wrote, and I was like, perfect, we're using this.
I'm glad we decided to try and talk to him before just attacking. I don't think he would have been very pleasant to battle.
Oh, probably not, but I never had a plan for you to battle him.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, there was
If
some
we
way that it would have worked
engage
out
in
that.
combat, Ben just
Yeah, no, he was somehow going to recognize Alpha as a Gondian and then become very friendly.
Oh, okay, good. Kane immediately throws a fireball and oh crap, we're in it now.
But no, I thought that was great. I found this cool little map. It's just the shortest little dungeon I've ever seen. There's just a list of it's only about 10 traps, but you just roll for which one it is every time you hit a certain section. And I thought it was great.
Yeah, that beholder was nasty.
Yeah. But it isn't a
it's like
beholder. That is
it's like a
yeah, it's a
mini beholder
mini.
thing.
Yeah, it's called a death kiss, according to the thing.
Uh,
Yeah, which it has lightning blood, and that's why it did its thing whenever you pulled out of it. But it is a CR10 creature, so you guys did pretty good.
yeah, poor Alpha took the brunt of the damage.
Yeah. Sorry about that,
The,
Alpha.
the the only other damage that was dealt was purely incidental from the lightning blood. Like everything just went on to Alpha.
Yeah. Well, thankfully you didn't ever get grappled.
What happens if it gets grappled?
Yeah, you're being a brat or shit.
That lightning damage. So if he has you grappled, then every turn from there you have to make a Constitution save or take 4d10 lightning damage,
Damn.
and it takes half of that damage as regen hit points.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Good thing he nat 20 both times.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Uh,
Alpha. You saved your own life.
Yeah.
Yay! For self-sufficiency.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, why can't anything we meet be nice?